Hey, what's up guys, it's AndreOther here, bringing you guys another video. And in this video we're going to be making a Be Young type beat. Let's get into it. Alright, so I started the beat off with this guitar melody that I found on Splice. I was just on Splice searching for different sounds and I ended up running into this guitar melody that I liked. I then put it into Logic. I thought the guitar melody sounded a little bit too slow, so I decided to double speed it, and it ended up sounding how I wanted it to sound, and it ended up sounding like this. So after we established the main melody, we then moved on to the drums, and as usual I normally start my drums off with some claps. So I found some claps that I really liked the sound of, that really matched this kind of vibe that I was going for with this beat. So I put in this very simple but swung clap pattern that you normally hear in these Afro-Dancehall kind of songs. And everything together should sound like this. So after that I then wanted to add some open hats, so I found some simple trap kind of sounding open hats and just played this very simple open hat pattern. You know, when you hear it on its own it doesn't really sound like much, but it does add that extra bounce to the beat and it just complement the claps and the snares a little bit. And when you hear that with everything else, it should sound like this. So after that I then moved on to the kicks, and then I found these kicks that I really like to use in a lot of these beats, because this kick is just very bouncy and it's very punchy. There's not too much going on with it, and that's kind of what I like with my kicks, especially with these kind of beats. So yeah, I then put on this very simple but very bouncy kind of swung kick pattern to go with the rest of the drums, and that's very important when you're doing the kicks and these kind of beats, is that the kicks really help to create that kind of Afro dancehall kind of vibe. So you really want to make sure that your kicks are bouncy and they have that nice little swing to it to create that vibe. So the kicks just sounded like this. And when you hear everything played together, it should sound like this. So after that I then moved on to the close hats, and I found these very trappy kind of sounding close hats, and I put in this very simple close hat pattern. Had a little bit of bounce to it, but it just adds that extra bounce to the drums that I was going for, and it ended up sounding like this. And when you hear that with the rest of the beat, it should sound like this. So after that I just wanted to add some bass to the beat, so I went and found this basement bass in Logic, and I like to use that bass a lot because you can really feel the bass in your chest when you listen to it on a set of speakers. So I found this bass and I played this very simple bass line just to match the main melody, and this kind of bass just gives me that dancehall kind of vibe when I listen to it for some reason. So I like to use this bass a lot when I do these kind of beats. And yeah, so I just put in this very simple bass line just to match the main melody, and it ended up sounding like this. And everything together should sound like this. So after that, you know, I had to add one more sound to the beat. So I went into Alchemy and I found this Northern Winds preset, and I played this very simple melody just to go with the main melody and to go with the bass line, and it ended up sounding like this. And when you hear everything played together, it should sound like this. that's pretty much it. That was every single component there was to this beat, and that was the whole process that went into making this beat. The only thing I had to do after this was structure the beat, and that's exactly what I did. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please hit the like button down below and subscribe for more, because I have way more videos like this coming out every single week. If you guys want to purchase any beats, including the beat using this video, please go to AndreOther.beatstars.com. and if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter, or you can follow me on Instagram for all the latest updates, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.